From the floor of the CME Group, this is Danny Riley with today's cash close. You know what the name of this video is going to be? October month end and the bullish Stampede. The high of the day in the S&P came in at 1993.5 mid-afternoon. The low came in at 1968.5 early in the day. And last, we're 1986 even. We're up 13.8 handles. Can you believe that? Total volume, 1.9 million minis trade, 3.3 thousand big S&Ps traded in the pit. The MIM started out showing 100 million to sell, flip-flopped to the buy side, and the actual MOC came in and buy 470 million. Tomorrow's the last trading day of October, and what a month it's been. Tomorrow we've got John Williams from the Fed speaking, we've got personal income and outlays. We've got the employment cost number. We've got John Williams from the Fed speaking. We've got the Chicago PMI number, and we've got the consumer sentiment number. Now look, it's been a wild day. It's been a wild week, and it's been a wild month. And to tell you the truth, when volatility jumped up, we knew it had to happen at some point. Over the summer, total volume in the S&P was only 850,000, and when it recently jumped, it got up to over 3 million a day. Now it's coming back down, and things are starting to level off. Now, as far as the last trading day of October, you guys, I don't know what's going to happen. I was a little surprised that everything turned around so quickly today. But then again, once the S&P started going up, it was hard to deny it. You just could see that there were buy program after buy program, and they were knocking out those stops. And then in that one run, when I mentioned it on Twitter, over 15,000 mini S&Ps traded in one crunch. I was the one that put that out. And then the last thing I want to talk about is something I was talking about earlier on the Twitter, was that the actual trade that's been going on by the large institutions, the hedge funds and the big mutual funds, investment firms, they're long U.S. and they're short Europe. And that's the way that trade's been going. Now, as far as the last thing I want to say is we're going into the bullish month of November. As far as I know, those stats are very, very powerful in the first 3 days or the first week of the month. But with the S&P up so much, even I am shocked. I think Jeff and I were talking just a couple minutes ago. The S&P is up 183 handles since making its low. With that said, I'm going to leave it like that. I met my upside objectives. I told you guys the S&P was going to 1985, 1990, and then I told you that the S&P, in order to get up to 2010, would have to close above 93. Well, it ain't happening today, and I'm going to leave it like that, and I'll see you on the close in the opening print.